back, man. His own podcast, for another one. And we in the building. We got a special guest today. You want to introduce yourself? We don't introduce people.
Man, my name is Ward. Call me Smooth. We on real nigga time.
They call you on real nigga time.
Oh, they call me Smooth.
Hey, nobody ever called him Smooth.
Niggas was just in here mad animated. Niggas was just in here mad animated. Camera come on.
That's really my nickname now.
I told you. What did I tell you last week? When you get that bag, that voice. I told you. You getting that bag, that voice.
Niggas here mad animated. Camera come on. I'm Lamar.
They call me Smooth. We on real nigga time.
See, that's that music industry shit. We in the studio, you got to pay for an hour. Yo, get in.
Get out. Yo, get hurt. Exactly.
I feel you.
Alright, so, man Lamar, shout the company out.
Extreme World Music,
Where can they follow you at, brother?
You can find me at Extreme, XTREME_world_music on all social media. And there you go. We got an artist named Sonny Perez. You can find his music on all. You can find his music.
Shout out Sonny.
You can find his music on all digital streaming platforms under Sonny Perez, SUNNY Perez.
Where's he from? I meant to ask you, where's he from?
From Trenton.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What time?
Shout out to me. I got a new track coming out,
Shit called Santos.
Anyway.
It's the reason why this man is here. So today, some of y'all, to my boxing fans,
yes.
We got it's a big fight coming on tomorrow that unfortunately I'm gonna probably miss because I got work. But Spence versus Porter.
Yes.
It's about damn time.
Is it?
We want to start it.
No, but
actually, I don't think this fight is deserved. I don't
for
Porter. I mean, Spence deserves the big name, but I don't think Porter. I actually got him losing to Danny or a draw. I did not have him beating Danny. I'm sorry, I did not have him beating Danny Garcia. I don't even think he belongs in this ring with Spence. I'm sorry, I don't. And then Then he caught himself in a lie the other day at Face Off. He's talking about when Spence said you're a dirty fighter. He's like, I've never been called a dirty fighter. Lies. You called yourself a dirty fighter against Andre Berto at the end of the fight, post-fight interviews. He said, "Oh, I used my head as a weapon. I didn't mean to. I don't want to be looked at as a dirty fighter." And you said it. So come on, he said it. He said it.
I have. I like Spence. I really do.
I do too.
We all do.
But I don't know if. How can I put this? I think he's a media darling.
Who?
Spence?
I think they're moving the goalposts for him. Honestly.
I can agree with that a little bit.
You
threw me off with the phrase. I'm like,
media darling as far as like they're just pushing Spence. Pushing him.
I agree with that.
Whereas I think all of this credit should be going to one but Crawford. But that's my opinion. Well. I really don't think Earl Spence is in the top 10 when it comes to pound for pound.
I wouldn't go that far. I think you jumped out the window on that one.
That's my opinion. Whereas the top 2 pound for pounds really don't get that much notoriety or credibility.
Is that Spence's fault? Cause you're making it seem like.
No, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying they're moving the goalposts for him. Shout out to Wale. That's a bar. That's a bar.
So when you said are they moving it closer? Is this what you're saying?
When they moving the goalposts, like how they're just making him the next name, like kind of how they did with one. Now you would probably say, but I mean he's earned it. But how they move the goalposts for Canelo?
Correct.
Yeah, understood.
Yes.
Understood.
You kind of backtrack with your statement. Canelo definitely deserved that though.
No. I said Canelo deserved it. But as far as once again, who has Spence's fault? That's like
You mean besides Mikey?
I'm about to say, yeah.
I mean, but Mikey moved up how many weight classes again?
He should have. That should have been a catch weight, Drax.
Let's get real. How many weight classes did he move up again? Mind you, Mikey moved up. Yeah. Not like Spence came down.
3.
Yeah.
He moved up 2.
Yeah. But it is what he wanted to do, though. That's not fault Spence for what Mikey wanted to do.
I'm not saying that it is or it isn't, but the fact that he didn't knock him out.
That is a bit more. But honestly, who has Sean Porter knocked out?
I'm not saying I'm not saying fuck Spence Porter.
Spence is on record saying he didn't really want to knock Mikey out.
But he also on record saying that he did. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. So it's like Spence is like he's also on record saying that he had beat Bud Crawford face to face, but it's also like come on.
Yeah.
He said he want Manny after this fight. We're gonna see how much he really want Manny after this fight. Which I don't think. What's another thing? I think he's gonna win this fight. I think he should get crowned Manny Pacquiao after this fight.
I think he only said that because Bud said that.
Who?
So who then?
I think you gotta get to Pacquiao. I think you gotta fight Bud.
For one, I don't want to see that fight. Everybody know I'm on record saying I don't want to see that fight. However,
I don't see why.
I think Bud.
I mean, I get why you say you don't want to see it. I just don't think with the tension between them, I don't think it's gonna be the kind of fight you think it's gonna be.
I don't think it's real tension between them.
I think they're friends.
Exactly.
That's gonna be exactly. I'm telling you, bro. Because even when there was arguing on the low, like it felt like it didn't feel that.
He would say, yo, take my number down at the end of it.
The animosity was there. He's like, when it's fighting Mikey, he said, yeah, you next. Bud was like, yeah, we gonna see like.
But you know what? If you look at it, Spence didn't even say he wanted Manny until Bud said he wanted Manny. So I don't even know if he really wanted Manny.
I don't think they should be crowned Manny.
I don't think anyone should be crowned Manny yet either. I think Bud should get some big fights, but everybody's
eventually we gotta put some bigger names.
But Manny, man, listen, Manny got it. Man, give me Manny versus Triple.
So it's like y'all don't want. It's like y'all don't want Bud. Y'all don't want Manny. Then who?
My thing is levels too. It's levels.
But eventually they gotta make it there because they gonna beat up on everybody underneath.
If you give me,
they gonna make it there. The only next step is each other or Manny.
Well, my thing is,
or both fight.
If anybody deserves it, I would give the Bud fight with the Spence right now. And the only reason why is because Bud cleaned out the 140 division. He cleaned out the 140 division. Then he moved up to 147. He's making his name over there. Even though people are ducking and dodging him.
Unless Bud fight Loma. That's a whole different story.
No, that's weird.
That's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's weird. He's not coming to 147 for that.
Catch weights.
Can Crawford make 140 again?
He's probably walking around at that weight. You gotta think. Naturally, you gotta think. A lot of fighters. I think who said it? I think it was somebody on Mike Tyson's podcast, or Mike Tyson said it on his podcast. Whereas like the one reason why Sugar Ray Leonard, and he mentioned somebody else, was able to. I think he fought 30 fights in a year or some shit like that. And the only reason why he was able to do that because his natural weight was his fight weight, so he didn't have to cut or gain. Whereas I think a lot of fighters, I think he said it, a lot of fighters they weigh in the day of, they make weight, but the night of the fight they 15 pounds heavier.
They are. I think Bud probably walked 150, 155.
Tank is the same way. Javante Davis, he's always over. He's always over fucking.
Because he has to move up.
He gotta move up. He's naturally a big fighter.
Yeah, his body is.
But that's why I said Crawford dropping 10 pounds.
It's 10. Probably 10.
What is he? 155?
I think he's like 150. I think he walks around 150, 157 natural.
So he had to not give it 8.
Yeah, that's nah.
But compared to what Canelo has to do in his next fight, whatever the catch rate was.
I don't even know why they doing that.
I think Canelo gotta either get on steroids or eat a whole cow and a half in order to make that catch rate.
Don't tempt them with a good story with the steroids.
Facts, super facts.
Well, I think we got caught on a good time. What's the guard?
Just a little bit. But honestly, back on subject, I'm telling you now, I'm giving it to Spence tomorrow.
I thought you were guaranteeing a knockout. I got $100.
That's the I ain't gonna hold. That's the conversation.
It has to be.
Is it gonna be a knockout or is it gonna be?
But honestly, I think.
Some change.
Yeah, you feel me?
Okay.
But no, honestly, I think.
He's gonna say this.
Nah, I think I got this going the distance. In a
Even
weird
if it
way.
does, in a weird way. I don't know going the distance.
Nah.
You know what I think?
Spence got to prove a point, bro.
No, I think Porter got to prove a point.
Spence has to prove a point. Porter
I don't think Porter got to prove anything.
I think
I don't think so either.
Honestly, I think Porter.
What was proving? What is he proving?
No, you know when
He gonna go back to working at Fox anyway. Once he this fight done, he don't got to do shit.
But this is my
thing. To prove he's Porter. Like,
you're right.
Nobody. I don't think. There's no way. Anybody can expect that much from this guy, bro.
No,
not anymore.
You can't.
I mean, you gotta look at his track record. Every time he gets to a certain part of his career, he loses. Kell Brooks.
Yeah.
Then he got to another part of his career. He got there again. Keith Thurman. Even though I think it was a hell of a fight, Keith Thurman.
Yeah, one time.
Then he
put that work on him.
Yeah.
Different story. They throw my boy in the box, but we go.
Then he comes out.
That's a whole different story, though.
Then he comes out and he arguably beats Danny Garcia, wins the title. He puts some more work in. Then he fights Spence. If he lose Spence, it's just.
Bro, he can't win the big. Bro,
but my thing is, my thing is
beat high level competition. Porter is one of the most overrated.
But I'm also
fighters, bro.
But I also think this is the part that we gotta realize. If there is a goalpost being moved, such as you said, and let's not lie, Spence is a lot more marketable than Porter. That's calling a spade a spade.
Yeah.
I think the only way Porter to win is by knockout. Because I think even if he turns up on Spence,
oh, you thinking
you don't want to give that to him. You don't want to give that to him.
I have a weird way of thinking with that.
Yeah,
because I've seen a whole lot of fights that go to cards, and the whole world knew
who won.
Once, and I'm gonna move this again. He put in the work, but they moved the goalpost for Canelo that first fight against Triple G.
The first or the second?
The first, no.
I say the second.
I think the second. I think Canelo won. The first one, I think Triple G won clearly.
I think Triple G won the second one clearly. I got the first one title. I got the second one as a clear defeat to Triple G.
Well, shit, however you think of it.
However we cut or slice it, he got helped.
Or if you go to the Manny Pacquiao Horn fight. Or the Manny Pacquiao Bradley fight. Like, it's a whole bunch of fights that it's a whole, but that's what I'm saying. You can't trust the cards. Especially one, you say Spence is more marketable. But Porter's in the media.
But that's a big problem with the
so it's
with
like
boxing now though too.
Yeah.
It's all politics.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's all about the narrative they want to push. So if you take that fight to a card, and in the future they trying to set up a Bud Spence fight,
or if they want, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put my money on it. Pacquiao gonna be in the building, bro.
That's what
I'm gonna put my money.
Yeah, most likely.
I'm gonna put my money on it. It usually is. Yeah, wasn't Spence at the Thurman fight?
I'll put 325 on that.
Yeah. Huh?
Put 325 on that.
325?
Yeah, $3.25. I ain't no gambling name.
I
put 325 on that.
I got Spence winning, and I got him winning solidly, either by knockout or he just going bust his.
Knockout round 7.
Knockout round 7.
I ain't never been a fan of Porter. He's weak.
I got an 8.
He's weak. I got an 8.
If it's a knockout, I got an 8.
He's going to distance.
I don't think he has the power he used to have. He's a lunger. He has short reach.
Yes.
Spence got him there. He's going to work the jab.
Yes.
And Spence has more power. He's a more polished fighter.
Absolutely.
Porter is a brawler. It's going to get ugly for that man. It's going to get ugly for that man tomorrow night. It's going to get ugly for that man.
I told you I got a weird feeling, bro.
I don't know where you get this feeling from.
You get this feeling from,
bro.
It's gonna come out, make it a fight 2-3 rounds.
Boxing is. Bro.
I get it, but if
boxing gets
if you don't let
fickle,
it get to that, then what? What are you saying? What if you don't let it get to that?
I'm just saying. I'm saying. I don't see Spence being the type of fighter that's saying, I'm going to knock you out and then go knock you out. I don't see him as that fighter
I don't see him not.
Either.
I don't see him
as not being that fighter?
No.
So you're saying he is that fighter?
I can see him saying that, yeah. I think he can turn a false on when he wants to.
Or y'all saying that because it's Porter that he's fighting?
I think he can legit, I think if he legit have that on
him. You saying he can legit, he's saying it because it's Porter.
No, I think if
there's a big difference.
There's a difference to me. Because it's Porter, he can knock him out in 7 or 8. If it was anybody else, to me, Spence is tough. He don't got no dog in him for me.
Exactly. That's the point. He don't
got no dog in him.
You know,
I like Spence.
I know he's guaranteeing a knockout. He keeps saying in every interview he's guaranteeing a knockout.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't see it.
He don't got that.
I don't see
that dog. I just don't. He don't give me that feel.
I don't think he needs to have that dog in him. I don't think he. I think with him. I think with.
That's why I disagree. This is a sport. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of the sports where you need it. You do
gotta have that killer in you. You do gotta have that.
I'm no ifs and buts about
it. You step in the ring and you done, I'm done. You gotta have that,
bro. You need that dog.
You do need that in you. However, I think that he's just so overpowering to everybody that he fought so far. It's just like whenever he wants to turn on the false, he just turn it on. Like LeBron's playoff mode. When he says like I'm in playoff mode,
it didn't get activated last year.
No, it did not get activated. That's true. Anyway. But what I'm saying is like. Wait, let me finish though.
Bad analogy.
Okay, every veteran basketball player then, because even Dwayne Wade had it. And you get Dwayne Wade in the playoff. Okay, let's call it Eli Manning playoff mode.
Just get to your point.
Okay, exactly. Then let me talk. Exactly. Because I keep going. But no, I think like with him is like when he feels like the fight is where he wants the fight to go, he can just turn into it at any moment. And it don't gotta be like that ugly face that I'm about to get gritty with it. I think he just know like right now I'm done with you.
Wanna know why I just can't fully believe that you truly feel that way?
I definitely truly feel that way.
Because you have no belief that he can even have a chance at beating Bud.
I'm not saying that he can't beat Bud. I'm not saying he can't beat Bud. I just think that fight's going to be. I just think that fight's going to be boring. No matter who wins, that fight's going to be boring. You got two of the same style fighters fighting. No matter who makes the decision, I bet this fight is over right now. Whoever makes that decision. But I just don't see that fight being like exciting to me. It's not exciting to me at least.
You don't think that one would be exciting?
Not to me at least, just from a style standpoint.
I'll get you with the style thing. I just feel like
I personally,
as far as fighters, I mean, you gotta put the best in the best.
I think Bud can outbox him.
I think Bud is outboxing everybody right now.
I believe so too.
Except for one person.
Who was that?
But I moved the goalpost for him anyway. So
who was that?
Lomachenko.
Okay, never mind. I'll take that with you.
He has the.
But I think like
I don't want to go on record saying it, but
I think with Bud,
both me and Loma got a different type of relationship.
I think with Bud, the thing with Bud is, every punch Bud throws, it's like Bill Belichick's offense. It's for a reason. He plugs it in. The next play is because of that, and that's what it is with Bud. He throws a jab here. It's perfect because if you react this way, he's throwing that way. You react this way, he's coming up. Like
one thing I like about Bud, though,
play with his style.
That's a Jets fan.
Like, come on,
Patriots reference. I like the reference.
Let me be
real accurate. Continue, though. Continue. Go ahead, I just wanted the people to know that I was a Jets fan. Hey, Steve. I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that. I'm a Jets fan. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
One thing that you could, whereas I think I always say it's levels to it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing where I personally think Bud and Loma are like above and beyond everybody else right now.
I can see that.
Not even within those two boxing classes, but just boxing, period.
Yeah.
The way they fight, you can tell, A, they care about it, they care about their craft, and B, they actually study boxing.
Yes.
Whereas Earl Spence is on that like I'm naturally gifted. I could do this, I could do that type thing. Kind of like it's like minimal effort because when you see Spence, it doesn't like he's actually putting in effort. If you see him, but that's the point. But that also goes to my point where you can't. Those type of fighters, I don't know if you could give him because he's guaranteeing a knockout. I don't know if you could give it to him.
But my thing is,
I ain't mentioning it. But I personally feel like he has no chance to beat Bud. I know I was playing around before. I don't think he got no chance to beat Bud.
I don't think it'll be close.
Me either. I think Bud.
I think he's naturally bigger than Bud.
He is, but I think Bud is a much more polished fighter.
No, I agree. 100%.
And Bud has dog. That's my problem with Spence. He too nonchalant.
But also one thing,
what's wrong with that?
He's not going to market. He's not going to market himself.
It's a sport where you need to have a little bit of edge. It's like
no, you do. Don't get me wrong, you do. But when Spence said to Crawford, he put his hand and said, "I'll knock your ass out."
Cool. What did Crawford do? Ha ha ha.
You don't believe that. You don't believe that. And that made very well be. But see, you can't fault somebody for just being
who they are.
Naturally good. Like for him.
No, I'm not saying that either.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like just because he's not like.
But being naturally good can also be.
It's only going to take you but so far. Sometimes
but that don't mean he does. That don't mean he's not at back room working. That don't mean he's not waking up 5 a.m. running. That don't mean he's not up at 12 a.m. running. What I'm saying is with him is maybe he works so hard to the point where it's like Bill Belichick. They say Bill Belichick knows his opponent better than the opponent know themselves. Maybe that's the same thing with Spence.
They said that about Nick Saban until he saw Clemson last year, but that's a whole different story.
That's easy to say about Nick Saban when he playing against Bordentown High every week.
Exactly. But my thing is like, so you don't like. What if that's the case? What if I know what you're gonna do? So it's just simple for me to just. Move back and call it a day.
It's true, but at the end of the day, like...
If that was the case, not to cut you off, if that was the case, Spence would have did a lot better in his last fight.
Against Mikey?
Mm-hmm. A lot better.
You don't think he did good against Mikey?
He dominated that fight.
He did.
Exactly. He cleaned up from bell to bell. Post to post, pillar to post. Like, what did you do?
He was also supposed to do that.
You can say that, but can you...
But
yeah, you move up 2 ways.
But you also got to give him the credit for doing what the fuck he was supposed to do. He dominated the fight like he was supposed to. Because sometimes that happens, it's like, oh, he's supposed to dominate this fight.
And that fight wasn't supposed to go.
That's why I say it's about.
It wasn't.
It's about. That's the thing, though. That's why I say it's about.
He was fighting a baby. Like when they took off the ropes, like you can clearly see it.
Oh no! At the first face-off, you can clearly see.
Like he's a baby.
When it comes to any sport, to me, it's like. It's always 80% skill, but then it's 20%
mental.
It's 20% just straight heart, mental. Do you have that edge that's going to take you over? That's going to make you better than somebody else. That's why you get the Bronze, the Kobe's, the Jordans, because mentally they're just at a higher level competitively than the people that's at their level. You might have people that's just as skilled as them, but then had a mental capacity to reach theirs, to make it bloom, to reach their peak the way they did. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like Spence has that enough of that mental capacity, or I just don't see it.
Enough.
I just don't. I get what you're saying, but I just don't see it. I just don't see that mean side, that edge, that super competitive fire come out of him enough. For the kind of people I like, for me, I just don't. I don't see. For me, especially for a sport like boxing, that's such a physically and mental sport. Like, I just don't see.
So maybe Spencer's like this, right? I know I was talking to a teammate of mine. And we played on football together. We both was DNs. I come off the edge, I crack something, I'm screaming, let's go! I'm geeked, I'm juiced. He can come off to the same play, make the most amazing play ever. He gets up, nothing ever faced him. Like this dude can do anything on the field, nothing ever faced him. Maybe that's what he is. Maybe emotionally, maybe mentally and emotionally, he is there. Maybe he's filled with juice, but to him it's just, I'm not going to release that. I've done this before. I've beaten over 200 people. I've got this in me.
That would make sense if he didn't call out Bud Crawford. if he didn't guarantee a knockout.
How?
Because what you're saying is the way you're telling is the way a Manny Pacquiao would go about it, but pre Floyd, because he was just talking.
Yeah, he was Floyd. Yeah, you can't hold Floyd again. That's a different man.
But pre Floyd, Manny didn't say anything.
No,
Manny
we never questioned the dog in him though.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Ooh. Yes, we did. Ooh. Everybody did. At one point, everybody did. When Manny became a newborn Christian, and he was taking his gas, he was taking his foot off the gas on fighters. Mad people saying, does he still have the hunger? Is he still?
Because he was beating them in the first 5 rounds.
But everybody questioned it. Is he still the same fighter? So, does he still have that?
So the general consensus is, we run out of time here. The general consensus is we all got Spence winning.
We got Spence winning. Yes.
Yeah, I think we got Spence
decision
in different
decision.
I said split
decision. You got.
I have a weird feeling. I have a weird feeling.
Now you knock out by 8.
I knock out by 8.
No, he said knock out by 8.
I thought he said unanimous. I thought you said it was.
He said.
I said it has no. I said it's bad for Porter anyway. Because if it goes to the cards, because of the media, they're going to give it to him because he's more marketable. But I personally feel Spence can do it in 8.
I got knocked out by 7. I
got split because I have a weird feeling.
The split decision for who?
Oh, I have Spence winning.
So what is the split decision that you got?
You know how them cards get, bro. You know how them cards get. It's gonna be one drunk ref. Who took the night off.
So what you gonna say? What you gonna say? I got beat up, but at least I fought back. No, he still lost.
That's how niggas be, bro.
He still lost.
He still got to cash that check.
In the zone, man. We got Spence winning. Follow us on everything. In the zone, everything. Facebook, Twitter, IG, YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Spence ain't got no